First tonight, a wild accusation getting a lot of attention. Heidi Ganahl, the Republican nominee for Colorado governor, claims students across Colorado are identifying as animals and that schools are supporting it.
And we didn't take those claims lightly. We checked with several districts. Denver, Jeffco, Cherry Creek, Boulder Valley, and Colorado Springs 11 each refuted Ganahl's claims, saying it is not an issue. Aurora Public Schools told our partners at the Denver Post the same thing. Doug Coe Schools told us no comment.
Well, we reached out to Ganahl's campaign for comment this afternoon. We have not heard back.
But in a radio interview earlier today, Ganahl did not back down from her claim, even though districts deny it.
And it's kids who identify as animals, furry animals. And they're allowing this to happen in Colorado schools, in lots of different schools around the country.
Denver 7's Colette Bordelon is joining us now.
And Colette, you met with a teenager who argues there's a bigger issue here than just this startling unsupported claim.
The key word to really focus on is identify. Since Heidi Ganahl is claiming children are identifying as cats, it's taking away the legitimacy of kids who identify as LGBTQ+. And that misinformation is scary for kids who say it chips away at their safety. Homework at the kitchen table.
This is the life of a theater kid right here.
Normally where 18-year-old Jamison Johnson is after a day at school.
It's helped me be more confident in who I am.
Finding out who they are, something that's not easy for anyone.
So it's just easier to go by he, him for most of my high school years.
And throughout life, doing what's easier for other people.
It does get exhausting.
A conversation Johnson has had and will keep having over and over again to help others understand.
I identify as gender fluid is because I have many masculine traits and I have many feminine traits.
Even with a supportive family, figuring out who they are was far from simple.
Kind of felt like an imposter as Jamison.
A long road all about how they identify. That word, identify, part of a Colorado candidate's campaign for governor, where they claim children are identifying as cats in schools.
She's taking the word identify to use as a weapon. I know exactly where she got this claim because I saw it, and it was on an anti-LGBTQ post on Reddit.
Memes making light of someone's journey.
I am honestly like a loss for words because of how she's using something that is fake and she's twisting what reality is so that she can target LGBTQ kids.
Saying misinformation from the Colorado political realm has the power to create a dangerous reality.
We are already so discriminated against. We're questioned on a daily basis just by identifying as who we are. And to not be safe in that is life-threatening.
But knowing their story has the power to make others feel safe.
Queer youth are everywhere, and we are not weird. We are not wrong for wanting to identify as who we are, because that is just that. It is who we are. We cannot change that.
A 2022 survey from the Trevor Project shows more than half of transgender and non-binary youth seriously considered suicide in the past year. The Trevor Project does have a helpline. That number is 866-488-7386. There's also a trans lifeline providing trans peer support. That number, 877-565-8860. Live in the studio tonight, Colette Bordelon, Denver 7.
Thanks, Colette. And digging deeper now, it's not just Heidi Ganahl perpetuating this unsupported claim. We also found Scott Jensen, the Republican gubernatorial nominee in Minnesota, claimed last week that schools in that state are allowing kids to use litter boxes.
Why do they have litter boxes in some of the school districts so kids can pee in them because they identify as furry? We've lost our minds.
And just like in Colorado, districts across Minnesota deny the claims. And just today, the union representing Minnesota's public school teachers called on Jensen to apologize for spreading what they call dangerous conspiracy theories about our schools.